What's going on, everybody? Nick with Combat Sports World. Conor McGregor being too nice, apparently, in his upcoming fight against Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this, mainly due to the fact that we haven't heard any trash talk from Conor McGregor. We look back against his recent fights. We look back against Khabib, Floyd Mayweather, Eddie Alvarez, Nate Diaz, Jose Aldo. There probably hasn't been a fighter that Conor McGregor hasn't openly made a roar talking trash to since his fight with Marcus Brimage. But now it's Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And the answer is why. We had a lot of thoughts about this, a lot of possibilities, but there's been even more so brought out since his most recent interview with Ariel Helwani. For those that didn't see it, just today, ESPN posted an interview, Conor McGregor, 47 minutes with Ariel Helwani. And he's smiling, he's happy, he's laughing, he's energetic, but he's not talking trash. I think the worst thing that Conor McGregor said in that interview was that he would beat Donald Cerrone if he had the flu. Think about the ridiculous things that he said about Khabib. Think about the torture that he put Jose Aldo through. Think about the belittlement that Eddie Alvarez had to experience going through that camp. Donald Cerrone has had to experience absolutely none of that. They are saying that Conor McGregor is being nice to Donald Cowboy Cerrone because throughout Conor McGregor's lifetime in the UFC, he has seen himself turn into a toxic individual. They say that he has seen himself go through the issues with the bus and the dolly, with Khabib, his run-ins with the law, smashing the cell phone, hitting the old man at the bar, you name it. They say that he has seen his actions. They have seen what he's been doing, and that he's now made the choice to become a nice human being, that obviously being the bad boy, being the notorious, isn't working out for him. So now Conor McGregor is taking the opposite approach, the approach of the nice individual, the approach of the nice guy. And I don't view that to be correct. I do not believe that Conor McGregor believes that if he changes who he is as a person, that will change the outcome of what's happening in his life. I believe that Conor McGregor trusts in the process, that Conor McGregor believes more so, and that he will become the person that he wants to be based off of how he adjusts his process. Conor McGregor said, and I quote, "I'm not trying to be anybody else but myself." At all moments, at all times, he's said he's just trying to be himself. When asked, where's 2016 Conor? Where's the Conor that fought Marcus Brimage? Where's the Conor that fought Jose Aldo? Why don't you go back to being old Conor? Conor's actually addressed this and said, I'm not looking at the past. I'm looking at who I am currently. He's not trying to replicate who he was when he beat Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. He's not trying to replicate maybe what Cassius Clay did or what Chael Sonnen did. He's trying to build himself through the process. And that is in and of itself the reason why I believe that Conor McGregor is not trying to be a nice guy to win, to gain over fans, or to succeed in life. I believe that Conor McGregor is becoming the nice individual because the process of which Conor McGregor is putting himself through currently is turning him into that person. The MMA media outlets, they have the proper idea. He is a nicer person. He is a more happy, less toxic individual currently, but it's not because he's just choosing not to do a certain thing. Conor McGregor has acted on his own intuition since day one. However he decided that he wanted to act in that scenario, that's how Conor McGregor has acted. Right now, Conor McGregor's process of how he's training, how he's enjoying his life, the position of which he is currently putting himself in, and the small decisions that he has made day in and day out throughout this camp is what's caused him to seemingly become this nicer individual. Not because he's trying to turn over a new leaf. Not because he feels like he's done wrong in the public opinion's eyes. His name's notorious, for goodness sakes. He said, and I quote,
"As long as you're paying, then thank you."
When asked is he happy that he's seemingly getting this support from his Irish fans back, he said, I'm not paying attention to that. And matter of fact, if they're hopping on the bandwagon, they weren't really my fans to begin with either, now were they? He's came out and addressed this. Conor McGregor is not trying to be a specific individual to please anybody, me, you, anybody else. Conor McGregor is becoming, or is portraying the individual who he currently is at this step in his life based off of the process that he has taken within this camp over the last 5-6 months. The process that he's chose to subject himself to day in and day out. Conor McGregor doesn't need discipline. He doesn't need any. He's so filthy rich. Conor McGregor could wake up in his pajamas, never put a shirt on a day in his life, and still gross more money in the next 20 minutes than I will in the next 20 years. Conor McGregor has chosen to bring discipline back into his life. Conor McGregor has chosen that he is hungry again. Not for Gucci headbands, not for Louis Vuitton bags, not for Bentleys, but to be the greatest fighter the world has ever seen. I believe that we're going to see a performance put on by Conor McGregor that is going to remind us as the Conor McGregor of old, mixed in with the Conor McGregor of new. I also believe that doesn't discount the fact that Donald Cerrone could go in there, throw a 1-2 high kick, and all of a sudden Conor McGregor's looking up at the brightest lights the world's ever seen. What do you guys think? Do you think Conor McGregor is just attempting to be some sort of nice individual to appease the masses? Or do you think that this is just the human being that Conor McGregor is at this point in time in the year 2020? Regardless of how you think, you must always remember, stay combative, my friends.